We're back at Canine Mania Dog Training. That's in Deer Park on Long Island in New York. If you happen to be around, you might want to stop by. Nice facility. Our dogs are here for their third lesson, and so we're anxious to see what's in store today. Dogs are inside already. Kind of hot. We didn't want to leave them outside, but I'm going in now. It was nice to return to this well-kept, spacious facility, and especially on this day, it was extremely hot, and they do keep it very comfortably air-conditioned. We met our trainer, Jaden, inside, and he started to explain to us where we were with the dogs and where we were going in this lesson number 3. It was really an extension of the place command that we had been working on previously. Sherlock was the first one he worked with, and he was initially a little bit reluctant to leave his mommy and his biological mother and grandmother, but Jaden gained his confidence and brought him over to the place pad. In the first week, we taught them what the command place was all about. We wanted them to go up onto the place pad and lie down, and Sherlock especially was doing very, very well with that. And in the second week, we were trying to physically leave them. Now, as you can see, even though he's got a lead on, Jaden is not attached to that lead at the moment, and he is over at the other side of the room, and Sherlock is staying very nicely in his place.
Yes. Good. Yes. Good boy.
So when you do this exercise, how long would you leave him in a stay on the place pad there?
So I normally start off small. So if your dog is doing something like this where they can show me they can stay a little bit longer, I would say about 5-10 minutes at first, but then you start pushing the time. Now that's probably because we're in school. He may stay there for a while if we really let him, because he's obviously being a good boy. Yes, good boy. Good boy. So now, by me clipping him to the wall, I'm basically confining the space that he's in. That way it gives me more leverage, and once again, I don't have to keep going in and in and in. And then at some point, you are to try it without clipping him, so that way you can really test his boundaries. So we're going to see what happens when I throw Cheerios.
In this stage, we were able to see exactly how well Sherlock was staying in place as treats were thrown on the floor.
Yes, good boy, Sherlock. No, place. Place. Yes, good boy. No, place. Yes, good boy. Yes. And that's what it should kind of look like, right? He got up, I told him no, I was immediate with the e-collar, and he laid back down. I tell him, yes, good boy.
So I think we're going to have to put some hooks in the walls and get a new vacuum cleaner so we can pick up all the Cheerios.
Oh, you almost moved on that one. You do like tissues, huh? I'm gonna have to waste a little bit. No. Now that was no e-collar, right? So now I'm gonna tell him yes, and I'm gonna give him a reward. Yes, good boy.
He didn't leave his place despite the presence of treats and tissues, which for some reason he likes, so it was time to move on.
Yes, good boy. Now I'm gonna try it with unclipping him and seeing what he does. Well, he's staying there, right? So I didn't release him. He's still in place command. Yes, good boy. Let's see if he moves for Cheerios. Yes, good boy. He made the right choice there. I know, you're ready.
Next it was Apple's turn with the same exercise.
Apple, place. No. Apple, place. Place. Yes. Yes. Good girl. Yes, good girl.
Once Apple got settled, it was time to test her concentration by tossing a few treats to her.
Yes.
She did just fine.
Good girl. Yes. Yes. Right. I don't want to have to use it over and over and over again. At some point, the pieces should click for her where if I say no, she does the command that I'm asking for afterwards. Good girl. Place. Yes. Good girl. Yes.
And finally, the elder stateswoman
Yes.
Bootsy got her turn. Now, she presents more of a challenge than the other two because even for a Cavalier, she's especially food-oriented, and when she knows there are treats involved, she really gets excited. So Jaden got her settled, rewarded her for staying in her place after he moved around, and then he started with throwing the treats. And she started to get up, but once she got back down again at his command, he rewarded her for that.
I know. Now I'm rewarding her specifically a little bit more because obviously her drive for food is so crazy, but I want to build more value in myself right now. So that way this food, yes, it's there, but she knows that me paying her is more worth it than her going for the food. But you can even see, no, yes, good girl. So yeah, she's going to be the one that's going to need a little more work with this.
So it took a little bit of time with Bootsy, a little bit of patience on our part. But after a little while, she got the concept, and you can see she's staying very nicely, no matter how many treats were thrown at her.
Yes, good. You made the good choice. Good girl. Yes. Good.
As we were nearing the end of the lesson, we were discussing the possibility of training Sherlock to drop objects on command.
All right, if we're going to be doing the drop it command, which is a great thing to do, I have one of his favorite toys I brought with me.
Let's see.
It's the squeaky toy.
Oh, yeah.
Go get it.
And very much to our surprise, Sherlock did not chase the squeaky ball at all.
Is it because we're here?
It could be. He's not in.
That one we might have to do at your house.
So after a few tries, Sherlock refused to cooperate in being uncooperative, and we decided that the best bet would be for us to practice the drop-it exercise at home. And that brought Lesson 3 to a close for the day.
Because you already know.
Well, as always, we have to practice these things at home. Take a few minutes each day to work with each of the 3 dogs, and hopefully these habits will become ingrained and they'll not cause us any difficulties at all. Of course, they're such loving little guys and girls. I will show you how Sherlock is doing because I think he's really making good progress. But before I do that, I just wanted to mention one thing. One of the things about Canine Mania that we really like is how open and friendly the staff is with clients, and how you actually wind up with a good bond between trainers and clients with each other.
Well, it so happens that we have a minor league baseball team on Long Island called the Ducks. And the other night they had an event called Bark in the Park. Dogs were invited. There were plenty of dogs there, and an awful lot of them were there on behalf of Canine Mania. They were quite well behaved. They all enjoyed themselves. And it was really a tribute to the owners as well as to the trainers to see all these dogs in the ballpark among the people having a good time as well. Canine Mania had its own table. People could come and ask questions. They actually seemed to enjoy their work very much. Of course, Sherlock enjoyed the love he was getting. There was a place people could stay and take pictures to commemorate the night. It was really a wonderful social time.
So we had a good time. The dogs had a good time, and I thought that was really nice. But now, Sherlock, it's time for us to go over to your place so we can practice. We're going to practice the exercise where we put him in his place, on his place mat, which is raised off the floor, and expect him to stay, even if he's distracted by me walking around or walking away or dropping treats on the floor. We'll see how well he does. Okay, Sherlock, I want you to go to your place. 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 Good boy. Now we did that without any, whoops, then not so good boy. Place. Down. Oh, sorry. Place. Good boy. Wait. We did that without any stimulation on the e-collar at all. And I'm going to try to, because he's doing so well, I'm going to try to do it just with commands and praise and some treats occasionally. So, Sherlock, wait. So I have now walked about 10-15 feet away, and he is staying very nicely. I'll walk back up to him. Wait. I like to use the wait command. He is accustomed to that. I'll go over this way. Wait. And it's out of camera range, but I am now walking around a corner where he can't see me. And I'll come back. I'm going to reach into my treat bag and hope he doesn't react until he gets the release word. Oh, he did. Place. 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 Good boy. Wait. No treat if he doesn't wait until the release word is given. Okay. Wow. Well.
And now, taking it one step further, I will drop some treats on the floor and see if he will stay in place. Dropping a few there. And then I move a little bit closer and drop some.
From a little farther away. Good boy. Good boy. And he held the entire time now. If he holds until the release, then we're doing very well. Okay. So as a reward, he gets to clean up the floor. And that kind of helps us too. I mean, you know, he might just pick up a little dirt besides. No, I'm just kidding. There's no dirt. So I'll repeat that exercise with Apple and with Bootsy. Bootsy is, I have to admit, is being a bit stubborn, and she's very, very food oriented. So we have to be careful not to get her too excited. But Sherlock is really a good mixture of high energy and good control over what he does. And he's doing a great job, Yoshua. Very good. Good boy. So we have our fourth lesson coming up in a few days. And watch for chapter 4 in this adventure of professional dog training. What do you think, huh? Yeah.